What's up, everybody? All right. I'll do this intro thing real quick. So, I'm looking to go a few weeks. I'm looking to go a few weeks. 5 to 10. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this, or how long it'll take to do this, but just going through with me, learning backhand form. I'm gonna do it left-handed so I can go along with somebody that might be a beginner or somebody that's just looking for tips along the way. They might know stuff, but they kind of want to see what's going on through this journey. There's one thing basically on the agenda for this week, and that is to develop a swing in general. A swing, not a pull. A lot of people pull. I'm going to try to teach a swing instead of a pull. So, without further ado, let's do this thing. Alright, so, I'm going to start. There's two things that I kind of want to teach in this week. One of those being to help develop a swing instead of a pull. One of those is a baseball swing. One of those is a gravity swing. I'm going to start out with the gravity swing, but the reason I'm trying to emphasize a swing instead of a pull is because you're a lot faster not using your what the heck, dude? Your upper body muscles to throw the disc. That being said, something like that, a lot less consistent, first off, because your muscles aren't going to always act the exact same, compared to something like that, where my release point's out here, very consistent most of the time. I'm a human being, so I still mess it up, but whereas a pull, I'm trying to pull here, and you're really opening that shoulder. I don't think it's a good thing, opening that shoulder, and you're opening opportunities to pull it right, to early release it. Really, in general, you're not getting enough speed on the disc. Some people might be, because some people are stronger than others. You're not getting enough speed on the disc to get this release point right here, 90 degrees out in front. It's going to release there in that general area every single time. Now, sometimes it still you might kind of miss. Hang on there, But anyways, a pull is a lot less consistent, can generate a lot less speed. Now, I can't throw super far, but my throw is pretty consistent, I would say. I still mess up a lot, but I'm not a pro. So, anyways, so the first way I want to do this is I want to look at what I'm going to call a gravity swing. I've seen this on Overthrow Disc Golf. He doesn't call it that, but this is where I kind of got the idea to do this. He also does something called slappy or whatever, where basically you're just trying to hit your left shoulder without your own muscles. So anyways, basically you want to start out leaning over. I'm going to show you guys this with my right arm first, and then I'm going to do it with my left arm to kind of get the feel of it. So I'm going to do it with a disc first, just to get the feel. Okay, so I'm going to start out with short little swings, just to get my arm loose. And you kind of are just shifting from left to right to left to right, just back and forth. Then you're going to swing higher and let the disc just fall as you shift your weight. And as you can see, I'm already starting to kind of gain a little bend as I'm going down here. The higher I get, the more of a bend I'm getting going down. And I'm not really creating that like on my own. That's just from me coming up. My hips are rotating here, so my elbow is collapsing in, and then it's releasing. Even here, I'm getting that hit point out in front. If I was throwing a massive spikizer or just a random shot into the ground, which would be stupid. But it's just to get a feeling of a swing. And that being said, I'm gonna just get it going with my left. So you can already see I'm still I'm just shifting from right to left, trying not to engage any muscle in my bicep, any muscle in my tricep. Now, I'm getting here, accelerating with my hips through, and letting my weight shift kind of do all the work. So that way I don't have to go, rah, and you just try to launch it as far as you want. So yeah, literally, yeah, just get the feeling. You know, you might spend a week on this or whatever, but get the feeling. And then you can even go up and try to get it into the x-axis plane, I will say. Here, flat, and just letting the arm cave in when you're going through. I would say spend a lot more time on this, just getting this down first, and then after you feel ready, you want to start doing this. Because if you do this wrong up here, you're going to generate a lot of bad habits. You don't want that. One thing I'll say is video yourself a lot, because here's one thing you don't want. Let's say I'm going to do righty here. I'll do it righty right here, and I'm going to look at my video of me when I'm at my release point, or what I can say is my hit point. I want my hit point to still be 90 degrees. After my hit point, that's when it can open up. So that's why I'm saying make sure you're ready for this one. Make sure you really are getting the feel of getting that hit point down here rather than not really having a hit point. But anyways, so yeah, kind of going along this x-axis, I would say, and trying to get that to stay 90 degrees with your shoulder, because you don't want it to be opened up. That can cause a lot of errors left. Well, I guess right if you're a righty backhand. But yeah. And then kind of even getting that staggered stance that you want. We're not really focusing on footwork for this part, but just trying to shift our weight into our left foot and trying to get that hit point to be as close to 90 degrees as possible. So, comment below if you have questions about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on here to the second one, baseball swing. All right, dudes and dudettes. So, let me get this golf ball out of the way. So, I mean, this one will help, kind of going back to where I was doing this motion right here. This will help you go from this feeling of using the gravity to this feeling of being able to do it above the ground. So, I mean, a lot of people have probably swung a baseball bat in their life. I mean, I swing, this is my natural baseball swing, technically it's righty, but disc golf, this would be lefty. So, Technically, this is my natural baseball swing. There's just a few things that you need to correlate from here to here. And really, this is just, you don't really want to be holding on with your other hand as much. You want to be holding on to the hand that you'd be throwing the disc with more, and kind of, first off, I'll get a stick or something to be able to do this. Doesn't have to be anything fancy. This is literally a PVC pipe with a towel on the end, just to get some weight. It helps to generate the feeling. So literally stand your staggered stance, heel toe, toe heel, and load on the back foot and push into your other foot, and then let go with your, it's almost like you're transferring the weight here, and it's almost like you're pushing just a little bit with this hand to get that hit point. And this isn't a full reach back, rah. No, it's not one of those. You're just trying to get that swing feeling by pushing with your right hand. Pushing with your back hand into the bat to give you a little more speed. This is still not doing anything. I'm still not pulling with this guy. I'm pushing into this to generate a little more speed and swinging through with my body. This is just, what this is going to do the most is help you create this hit point right here. It's going to help you create this hit point out in front of you. It's going to give you a lot of that feeling that you probably won't get. See, like this is me swinging right-handed. I can still do it perfectly fine because I've practiced like this. But yeah, you're just shifting your weight, trying to feel this hit point as you push the stick or a bat or whatever into your other hand, feeling that hit point, and then give her a nice soft swing. Doesn't have to be much, just to where you feel it. And you don't want to open up until after you felt that hit point. So that one's a little, I would definitely stick with the other one a lot more first. It's just easier to grasp. Eventually you'd probably like to be able to do this swing motion. It really helps you feel like you're swinging rather than pulling. That's what I've found, because I've gotten to where I can do this guy with my right hand, even though if I was batting like this, it would be a left-handed batter, and I'm not left-handed. So I've gotten to where I don't even know how to hold it anymore. I've gotten to where I can do it pretty good with my other hand. But yeah, it takes a little practice. And you're going from this 90 degree position, and getting that swing motion. This would correlate to, let's say I have a disc and I'm reaching back and then I'm coming through. It's this part right here. When your disc comes into your body, that's what we're getting with this when we start. we're at that point. 90 to hit point. We're at 90 to hit point. 90 to hit point. That's what that baseball drill, I would say, is doing. Oh, now, one thing you got to be careful with when doing this, I just kind of realized this, you're starting high. I would say try your best to start a little lower. Swing flat. Because you don't want to swing like you're a baseball. Boom. You don't want that. Because what that's going to do, it's going to cause you to, say got my baseball bat here, swinging. It's going to cause you to be up here when you're going to throw the disc, causing a swoop motion, a lot of nose up action. When you actually get to this position, you want to be flat, flat, flat. You don't want to be up, down, up. You don't want to be down, up, down. I don't even know how that's possible. You want to be flat, flat, flat. That's as clear as I can say it. So be careful with this, because you don't want to be up here swinging like an actual baseball bat. You want to be lower. You want to be lower here. Shift, boom. Shift, boom. That's all you want from this. I'd focus more on I will focus more on this guy to begin with. And you can even do the gravity one with a stick, helps. But I do it with a disc first. Easier to feel with a disc first. I'm struggling a little bit right now with the stick to do this correctly. But yeah, that's what I would say. Those are my thoughts. Probably a longer video than need be. But if I confuse anybody, I am so sorry. But week 1. Practice that for a little bit. I'll be back when I'm back. But hit that like and subscribe button down below. That was weird. I'm trying to be like the cool YouTuber. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. I'll give you a smile. See you guys next time.